lessons in every misstep, turning failure into growth. Welcome, beloved soul. We are here with you, watching over you with tender eyes and hearts full of love. Take a deep breath and feel the quiet strength that surrounds you in this very moment. We invite you to stay fully present, to listen closely, because what we share today will touch the deepest parts of your heart, from the first steps you take today. Understand this: your missteps are never wasted. Every falter, every moment of doubt, every perceived failure carries within it a seed of divine wisdom. And you, dear one, are here to learn how to recognize these seeds and allow them to blossom into your true strength. Yes, you heard us right. Even failure holds a hidden gift for you. And if you stay with us through these words, you will discover a truth that many overlook. The very moments you thought were your undoing are, in fact, the moments shaping your highest self. Stay close, for this revelation will shift how you see every challenge in your life. We also invite you, as you receive this message, to connect with us in the comments below. Share your experiences, your struggles, and your victories, for they matter to us and to your fellow travelers. And if our guidance resonates with you, please consider subscribing to this channel, sharing this video with those you love, and supporting our work through super thanks, allowing us to continue bringing angelic guidance into your life. Now, listen closely. We know how easy it is to feel that failure defines you. But remember the words from Proverbs 24:16, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." Do not measure yourself by your falls, dear one. Measure yourself by the courage to rise, by the grace that flows through every attempt. When you stumble, notice how your heart reacts. Do you shrink, or do you reach for something greater within? Every misstep is a mirror reflecting the parts of yourself you have yet to embrace fully. It is not punishment. It is a gentle invitation to look deeper, to align closer with the divine path set before you. We see you now, struggling with doubt and frustration. We see your mind replaying every misstep, every wrong choice, every what if. We are not here to scold, but to illuminate, to show you that even these moments are threads in a tapestry far grander than you imagine. Do not fear failure, for it is your guide. Do not despair over mistakes, for they are the footsteps leading you toward your highest growth. Even the Bible reminds you in Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. Every misstep, every perceived failure, every heartbreak has a purpose, and you will see it when you allow yourself to trust. Pause for a moment and breathe deeply. Feel the angels around you, lifting your heart, whispering the truth that you are never alone in your journey. We invite you to imagine a moment you believe you failed. Hold it in your mind. Now, allow us to reveal a hidden truth. That moment was never meaningless. Perhaps it taught you patience. Perhaps it taught you discernment. Perhaps it guided you to someone who would forever change your life. Every failure carries a divine lesson if you are willing to look beyond the surface. Let us assure you, what seems like an ending is often the start of something far greater. The path of growth is rarely straight. It bends, it twists, it tests you, but always, always, it leads you closer to the fullness of your being. If these words resonate, dear soul, we ask you again to support this channel, to share this message with someone who needs encouragement today, and to leave your reflections in the comments below. Your experience matters, and it creates a ripple of light across the world. Now, lean in just a little closer. There is a lesson many miss. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is the fertile soil from which success grows, like seeds pressed into the earth. Your challenges prepare you to rise stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. We urge you to remember this always. The divine watches over every choice, every step, every moment of fear, every spark of hope. Even when you cannot see the path, it exists. illuminated by the wisdom of your own soul. Take this moment to receive our gentle embrace. Feel it in your chest, in your shoulders, in the quiet whisper of your heart. You are loved. You are guided. You are capable beyond your current understanding. And before we continue, we remind you once more, subscribe, share this light with others, and support our angelic guidance through super thanks. Your contribution allows this message to reach more hearts and transform more lives. Stay close now. For the next words we share will touch the very root of fear and doubt, revealing how each failure is carefully woven into your path of growth and divine purpose. We begin now. Dear one, in the heart of what you may call failure, do not shy away from the word. Embrace it, for it is the doorway to your transformation. Consider the moments you've judged yourself harshly, the times you thought you had lost or made a mistake too great to recover from. We tell you now, there is nothing lost, only lessons waiting to be seen. Each misstep is a mirror reflecting your unseen strength. You may have felt shame, regret, or doubt, but those feelings are not the end. They are signals from your soul, guiding you to examine, to learn, and to grow. We invite you to remember the words of James 1:2-4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Every failure you have experienced is part of this divine testing, not to break you, but to strengthen you. Each one adds to your wisdom, your patience, your discernment. And when you learn to see through this lens, your perspective changes. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of your mistakes. Instead of fear or frustration, you feel curiosity. What is this moment teaching me? Where does this lesson lead me? This shift is small, yet it carries the power to transform everything. And yes, we see you hesitate. You may feel that this sounds too simple or too easy. But simplicity often hides the greatest truths. The angels whisper to you, every failure contains the seed of an even greater victory, and the wisdom to recognize it is already within you. Pause for a moment and breathe. Feel the truth sink into your bones. Even now, the divine is rearranging the pieces of your life, turning what seems like chaos into a path of clarity and purpose. Think of Joseph, in the Bible, betrayed and cast into slavery, then prison. Yet God was with him. Genesis 52:20 reminds us, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Your failures, your missteps, are never random. They are woven by divine hands for a purpose you may not yet see. Now, let us guide you deeper. When you stumble, do not hide from your mistakes. Do not suppress the feelings that rise in you. Instead, examine them, journal them, speak them aloud. Each acknowledgement is a step toward the lesson you are meant to learn. And know this, it is not weakness to fail. It is courage to face what you have done, to confront the truth, and to rise stronger. Even Proverbs 3:5-6 calls you to trust. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. When you allow yourself to trust, the weight of regret lessens. You begin to see failure not as a chain holding you down, but as wings preparing you to soar. We ask again, share this message with those you know who struggle. Encourage them to see failure as a teacher, not a prison. Comment below your experiences with failure, how you've grown, or what lessons you are still learning. And support this work by subscribing, sharing, and using Super Thanks so the angel's guidance may continue to reach hearts like yours. Now, here is a truth few recognize. Every misstep has a hidden gift of perspective. It shows you what is not aligned with your soul, what choices you need to release. and what paths will lead you closer to your divine purpose. Take a moment and consider, which failure in your life has been the hardest to face? Could it hold the key to your next level of growth? Let us assure you, beloved, the discomfort you feel is temporary. The growth it produces is eternal. And the courage you summon now will echo through every future choice you make. We encourage you to lean into your mistakes, to examine them with gentle eyes, to ask yourself, what wisdom am I missing? What strength is waiting for me here? And we promise, if you do this, you will see a light where before there was darkness, and you will find hope where despair once lived. Do not forget, even now. As you hear these words, angels surround you, guiding your steps, comforting your heart, reminding you that no fall is final, no error unforgivable. And once more, dear soul, we remind you, subscribe, share, and support us with super thanks. Your engagement is not just support, it is a declaration of trust in divine guidance, and it allows the light of these messages to reach far and wide. Pause, breathe, and allow this truth to settle. Failure is never the end, it is the beginning of insight, strength, and divine alignment. It is a message from the universe and from us, your angels, saying, rise, learn, grow. Your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Beloved soul, we are with you still, surrounding you with light and love. Now, we ask you to focus deeply, for the lessons we share will touch the core of your being. You may have noticed that failure often comes disguised as disappointment, as fear, or as frustration. It feels heavy. It feels unjust. Yet beneath that weight lies a message. A sacred whisper meant only for you. Imagine yourself holding that failure in your hands. See it clearly. Acknowledge it without shame. Now ask yourself, what is this moment teaching me? Do not rush this process. Take time. Let your heart answer. We remind you of Ecclesiastes 7:14. When times are good, be happy. But when times are bad, consider this. God has made the one as well as the other. Therefore, no one can discover anything about their future. Even in your missteps, there is divine intention, guiding you toward wisdom you cannot yet see. Here is a practice we ask you to try. Write down a failure that still weighs on you. Next to it, write one lesson it contains. Do not judge yourself for how small or large the lesson seems. Simply uncover it. Recognize it. Honor it. This simple act transforms regret into clarity, despair into insight, and pain into guidance. And as you do this, feel our presence supporting you. We are here to remind you that no lesson is wasted when it is received with an open heart. Think of Peter, who denied Christ 3 times. He felt failure deeply, yet his remorse became the seed of courage, conviction, and leadership. Luke 22:32 reminds us, "But I have prayed for you, Simon, that your faith may not fail." Beloved, even your deepest missteps carry the potential to strengthen your faith, your heart, and your purpose. Now breathe. Feel your heart softening toward yourself. It is easy to condemn, to blame, to carry shame, but you are not meant to suffer in silence. You are meant to learn, to rise, to shine even brighter than before. Let us guide you further. Every failure asks a question. Will you trust in your inner strength? Will you forgive yourself? Will you take the next step? Each question is an invitation to grow beyond the limits of fear. We see your doubts. You may wonder, what if I fail again? And we answer, it does not matter. Each failure builds resilience, deepens understanding, and strengthens your courage. Romans 5:2-3-4 says, "Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." Do you see, beloved? Failure is not the enemy, it is a sacred teacher. Now, let us help you see another truth. Your failures often reveal what you truly desire. They illuminate what aligns with your soul and what does not. When something falls apart, it may simply be clearing space for something greater. Trust this process. Trust the divine orchestration behind every step you take. We encourage you to meditate on this. Recall a failure you experienced that led to an unexpected blessing. Feel gratitude rising in your heart for that moment, for its hidden gifts. When you shift your perception, the weight of failure lifts, and you begin to see clearly. And again, dear soul, we ask you to share these insights. Comment below about a failure that became a blessing in disguise. Your story can inspire another soul who needs light in their darkness. And as always, subscribe, share, and support this channel through super thanks, so we can continue guiding hearts like yours toward hope, clarity, and growth. Here is another exercise. When you fail, instead of saying, "I am a failure," say, "This moment is teaching me." Feel the difference in your heart. The first words trap you in shame. The second words open a door to learning, to wisdom, and to transformation. Let this shift become a habit and watch how your life begins to respond. We remind you again, failure is not permanent. Mistakes are not your identity. You are a divine being, learning, growing, evolving through each step you take. And now, beloved, we give you this. See each failure as a stepping stone, each misstep as a bridge to a higher understanding of yourself and your path. You are not defined by what you have done, but by how you rise, how you learn, and how you continue. Pause, feel our hands upon your shoulders, our light filling your chest. You are never alone. Every misstep you take is watched over, guided, and transformed by divine love. And before we continue, we remind you once more, subscribe, share, comment, and support this channel with super thanks. Your engagement allows these messages of hope, guidance, and angelic insight to reach those who need it most. Finally, remember this: no failure is meaningless. Every setback is a teacher. Every disappointment is a messenger. And every moment you embrace, understand, and rise from your mistakes brings you closer to your divine purpose. Beloved soul, we are here again, surrounding you with warmth and unwavering love. Now, let us take the lessons you have learned and apply them to the life you live each day. Every failure you have experienced is not isolated. It touches every corner of your life, your relationships, your work, your sense of purpose. When you learn from a misstep, you begin to interact with the world from a place of deeper wisdom. Consider the relationships that have caused pain. Perhaps someone betrayed your trust, or you said words you wish you could take back. Even these moments are not wasted. They are teachers, showing you where your boundaries, your patience, and your empathy can grow. We remind you of Colossians 3:13. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Notice, beloved, how forgiveness frees you. Not to excuse mistakes, but to open space for healing, for understanding, and for growth. Now, reflect on your professional or personal goals. Did a project fail? Did an opportunity slip through your fingers? This is not the end. It is a guide showing you where to adjust, where to refine your approach, where your strengths are waiting to shine. Every setback reveals a lesson, often hidden, sometimes uncomfortable, but always valuable. Pause and breathe. Imagine the failure as a teacher standing before you. Ask it, what must I learn here? How will this shape my next step? Feel the answer arise within you. Sometimes it will be quiet, almost imperceptible. Other times it will hit you like a spark of inspiration. Both are messages from the divine, guiding you forward. We also remind you, your spiritual path is shaped by how you navigate these moments. Each misstep, each failure, brings you closer to surrender, trust, and faith. Psalm 34:18 tells you, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Notice, beloved, that even in your lowest points, you are never alone. Let us guide you in a practical exercise now, when faced with a challenge or failure. Take 3 minutes to pause and ask yourself, 1. What lesson is hidden here? 2. How can I respond with grace and wisdom instead of fear? 3. What is the next step that aligns with my highest good? Write these down. Speak them aloud. Feel them resonate through your body. This simple practice transforms failure into actionable insight, turning pain into growth and doubt into clarity. And as you do this, remember, share your reflections with others. Your story may guide a soul who feels lost. Comment below on what lessons you've uncovered. And support this channel through subscription, sharing, and super thanks. Your contribution ensures angelic guidance continues to reach hearts like yours. Now, we take a deeper step. Consider the fear that comes after failure, the hesitation to try again, the worry that history will repeat itself. This fear is natural, beloved, but it is also a signal. It is the whisper of your soul saying, prepare, learn, grow, move forward with wisdom. Do not ignore it. Do not suppress it. Instead, let it guide you to awareness, reflection, and careful action. Ecclesiastes 7-8 reminds you, the end of a matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. Allow patience to transform fear into clarity, hesitation into discernment. Now, let us speak of courage. Every failure you rise from strengthens the courage within you. Every setback you learn from deepens your resilience. And every moment you forgive yourself, you expand your capacity for love, not just for others, but for yourself. We ask you again, comment, share, subscribe, and support us with super thanks. Your actions amplify the light of these messages, allowing more souls to embrace their growth, their courage, and their divine guidance. Finally, beloved, remember this truth: your failures do not define you. Your response to them does. Your courage, your compassion, your willingness to rise, learn, and continue, that is your measure. And in each step, we are with you, holding you, guiding you, whispering, you are more than your mistakes. You are a child of divine love, and your path is unfolding beautifully. Pause now and feel our presence. We see your struggles, your doubts, your hesitation. We honor your journey. We bless your growth. And we promise each step you take with awareness turns failure into profound strength, clarity, and wisdom. Stay with us, beloved, for the lessons of the next moments will take you even deeper into transforming your failures into joy, into gratitude, and into purpose. Beloved soul, we are here with you, holding you in a circle of light and love. Now, let us guide you to the deepest truth of failure. It is not only a teacher, but a gateway to transformation. Every misstep, every mistake, every moment you thought you had fallen too far, these are not the end of your story. They are the turning points, the sacred invitations to align more fully with your soul's purpose. Close your eyes for a moment and feel your heartbeat. It is steady, constant, and resilient, just like your spirit. Every failure you have endured has strengthened that spirit, even if you cannot feel it yet. We invite you to reflect on 2 Corinthians 12:09. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. Notice, beloved, that your weaknesses, your failures, your imperfections are not flaws. They are openings for grace to flow now. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of your life, looking back at moments you wish had gone differently. Instead of regret, feel gratitude. gratitude for the lessons learned, for the strength gained, and for the divine guidance that never left you. Here is an exercise we ask you to practice daily. Write down 3 failures that have shaped you, big or small. Next to each, write what you have learned, how you have grown, and what new path is opening for you because of it. Do this every morning. Let it set the tone for your day. Watch how your perspective shifts, how your heart softens, and how your inner strength awakens. And remember, beloved, do not do this alone. Share your reflections in the comments below. Your story can ignite hope in another soul who feels trapped by failure. Subscribe to this channel, share this message widely, and support our work through super thanks. Every action helps these angelic messages reach those who need them most. Now, let us speak of alignment. Your failures are like compass points, showing you where your heart truly belongs. When something does not work, when a path closes, when a relationship falters, it is often divine guidance steering you toward what is right for your soul. Psalm 37-23 reminds you, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him." Even when you stumble, even when the road seems uncertain, every step is guided. Your failures are markers along this sacred path, pointing you toward alignment with your highest self. We invite you now to a reflection. Think of a failure that has haunted you. Now ask yourself, how can this experience align you more closely with your true purpose? What insights can you take? What actions can you change? What choices can you release? Feel the wisdom emerging from the pain, the clarity emerging from the struggle. Beloved, transformation comes when you integrate failure, when you allow it to shape your actions, your beliefs, and your heart. Do not rush this. Transformation is gentle, subtle, and profound. It grows quietly, like a river carving a canyon over time. And as you integrate these lessons, remember to forgive yourself. Forgive your past. Forgive your missteps. Forgive your hesitation. Forgiveness is the bridge from failure to growth, from pain to purpose. Colossians 3:13 says, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." Start with yourself, beloved. Your soul deserves this grace. We also remind you, every act of courage in the face of failure, every decision to rise, every lesson embraced, it strengthens not just you, but those around you. Your growth becomes a light others can follow. Your courage becomes inspiration. And again, dear soul, comment below on your journey. Share the lessons your failures have taught you. Subscribe, share this message, and support our work with super thanks. Each action amplifies the light of these messages, bringing hope and guidance to countless hearts. Finally, beloved, know this: the deepest transformation often arises from the darkest moments. Every failure, every misstep, every moment you doubted yourself, these are the crucibles in which your soul is refined. And as you rise from them, aligned, compassionate, wise, and courageous, you become a beacon of light in the world. Pause now, take a deep breath, and feel this truth sink into your being. You are never defined by failure. You are defined by your courage, your love, your resilience, and your willingness to grow. And we, your angels, are with you, celebrating every step, every lesson, every moment of transformation. Stay present, beloved, for the final part of our guidance will show you how to live fully, empowered and aligned, turning every failure into a continuous source of light, wisdom, and divine growth. Beloved soul, we are with you once again, surrounding you with infinite love and light. Now, let us guide you to the final truth. Life after failure is not only possible, it can be beautiful, powered, and fully aligned with your highest purpose. Take a deep breath and feel the strength in your chest. Every misstep, every doubt, every moment you felt lost has led you to this moment of awakening. Understand this: life is not a straight path. It is a sacred dance of trial and triumph, loss and gain, failure and growth. And you, beloved, are learning to dance with grace, courage, and wisdom. Remember Proverbs 24:16. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. Your falls do not define you. Your rises do. Every time you choose to stand, to learn to forgive, to continue, you create your own power, your own divine momentum. Now, we invite you to reflect deeply. Think of the failures that still linger in your heart. See them clearly without fear or shame. Ask yourself, what wisdom can I carry from this? What light can I bring to others from this experience? Here is a practice to integrate fully for each failure. Write down one action you can take today that honors the lesson you have learned. It may be reaching out to someone, releasing a limiting belief, or embracing a new opportunity. Acting on the wisdom gained transforms failure into lasting growth. Beloved, know this: continuous growth is your birthright. Failure is not a stopping point, it is a springboard. It propels you into alignment with your purpose, with your values, and with the divine flow of your life. We remind you of Philippians 3:13-14. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Let this truth fill your heart. Release the past, embrace the lessons, and move forward with clarity. Now, reflect on your relationships. Failures in love, in friendships, in family. One teaches discernment, empathy, and unconditional love. Do not let mistakes harden your heart. Instead, let them deepen it. Reach out, forgive, express gratitude, and build stronger connections rooted in wisdom and understanding. We also invite you to consider your work and life path. Every setback, every missed opportunity, every challenge has been shaping you for something greater. Look for the patterns, the lessons, the divine nudges that guide you toward your true calling. Act with confidence, knowing that each step is informed by experience, strengthened by resilience, and blessed by divine guidance. Beloved, as you move forward, integrate this simple mantra: I learn, I grow, I rise, I am aligned. Repeat it daily. Let it anchor your thoughts, your choices, and your heart. And remember, your journey is never solitary. Angels walk beside you, guiding, supporting, protecting, and illuminating your path. Feel us around you now. Let our love infuse every cell of your body, every beat of your heart, every thought in your mind. We also remind you, beloved, to engage with this community. Comment below about the ways you are turning failure into growth. Share this message with those who need hope today. Subscribe to this channel and support it through Super Thanks. Each act of connection amplifies this light, helping more souls embrace courage, clarity, and divine alignment. Now, take a moment to visualize your life fully aligned, free from the weight of past mistakes. See yourself acting with wisdom, speaking with compassion, and moving with confidence. Feel the joy that arises when you know that every misstep has brought you exactly where you are meant to be. Finally, beloved, remember this eternal truth: failure is not your enemy. It is a sacred teacher. Your courage, your forgiveness, your persistence, and your openness to growth are your greatest power. Embrace life fully, with gratitude, with faith, and with the knowledge that you are guided every step of the way. We, your angels, celebrate you now for the path you have walked, the lessons you have learned, and the strength you are creating. Rise, beloved, rise into your light, into your purpose, into the fullness of the life that is your divine inheritance. And before we conclude, one last reminder: comment, share, subscribe, and support this channel with super thanks. Your engagement spreads angelic guidance and hope, helping countless hearts discover their own strength and alignment. Take a deep, slow breath now. Feel our love surrounding you. Know that your journey is sacred, your path is blessed, and your future is illuminated with endless possibilities. Rise, beloved, rise. You are guided, you are loved, you are never alone.